Hi and welcome to assignment number 3 of Introduction to Music Production. My name is Arash Ashrafi and I'm from Tehran, Iran, and I'm going to be talking about audio effects categories. Audio effects are very important. They're actually the main reasons that we set up complex signal flows with lots of buses and sends and returns on our mixing board. The process of applying effects to audio in digital domain called DSP or digital signal processing. There are three main categories of audio effects: dynamic effects, delay effects, and filter effects. And each one of these three categories are generally related to three main principles of sound. Effects in this group are compressors, limiters, expanders, and noise gates. These effects are related to the amplitude of sound. This means that they kind of control the volume of sound over time based on different things. For example, noise gates kill the signals that have very low amplitudes, which we call noise. Let's hear an example of how a noise gate, which is a dynamic effect, functions. Delay effects category includes reverbs, delays, phasers, flangers, and choruses. These effects are actually related to the propagation principle of sound. They kind of manipulate the sound in a way that the listener thinks that he or she is in a three-dimensional space with the musicians and feel the kind of three-dimensionality illusion. For example, reverbs can simulate this sound being played in different environments and different rooms. For example, big halls or small rooms in different places. Let's hear an example of applying a reverb effect to a piece of music. As we all know, different musical instruments have different timbres, and that means having different amounts of harmonics at different frequencies. Every sound has its own highs and lows, and filter effects are there to control these harmonics at these frequencies, and that means controlling timbre. Effects in this category can be pass filters and equalizers. Pass filters can be bandpass, high pass, and low pass filters, and equalizer can be parametric equalizers or graphic EQs. Now here an example of applying an equalizer to a piece of audio. I will change the parameters so you can see how the sound changes. So we reviewed the effects categories, and we know that for applying these effects we should set up kind of complex signal flows in our studio. Actually, there are two main kinds of setups for applying effects. First, there's submixing, which means make the whole set of tracks as a single unit and set the desired effect on that unit. For example, in case we want to use a compressor and a set of drums, we use the submix to combine snare, kicks, hi-hat, overhead, and toms to a single drum set track, and we apply our compressor to that track. This way we save CPU usage in the computer. The other setup that can be useful in adding effects to multiple tracks is send and return structure. We can use this structure to send our outputs of multiple tracks on a bus and use this bus as an input of an aux track, so that we can apply, for example, a nice reverb for the whole tracks to this aux track. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I've helped with the material and this can be useful for you.